Hello my lovelies, it is time for another round of Cards Against My TBR, so stay tuned. So Cards Against My TBR is one of the multiple TBR games that I play here on my channel to help me pick my TBR for the month. And the way this works is I will shuffle up and pick 5 cards. I've got 26 answer cards, Cards Against Humanity answer cards, and 26 question cards, so that we have a total of 52 like a regular deck. I'll shuffle them up, I will take 5 cards, and then I find books that either answer the question or fill in the blank, or if it's an answer card, a book that makes me think of that answer. And that's gonna be what's on my TBR for the month, or part of what's on my TBR, because there's still other games, as I said. So before we get into picking February's books, let's see how I did for January. So at this point in filming, it is January 24th, and well, there's some that I've read and there's some that I haven't. So I had a few that were rollovers. So the first rollover I had was for the card This Kid I Found. And for that one, I was to read The Voice on the Radio by Carolyn B. Cooney, and I have yet to find that book. It's still packed in a box. A lot of stuff is still packed in a box. A lot of stuff still unorganized in this house, but I'm just going to continue rolling this over for now until I find that book. Next up was the card, A Diverse Group of Female Friends Casually Discussing the Side Effects of Birth Control. I actually ended up finishing this in December, so I didn't end up having to roll it over into January. And then the last of the rollovers was for the card Power, and I was to read Skyward by Brandon Sanderson, and I have not read it yet. So I'm going to roll this one over as well. And then for the cards that I actually selected for January. So the first one was, Just Once I'd Like to Hear You Say, Thanks Mom, Thanks for blank. I selected The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I have not read this, so I'm gonna roll this one over. Next up was for the card, My New Favorite Porn Star is Joey Blank McGee. And for this one, I selected Beautiful Bastards by Christina Lauren. And I actually started this today. So I still have a week left in the month that I'll definitely get this done. I might even get this done today, who knows, or tomorrow. For the card, Unbelievably Soft Carpet, I selected Keeper of the Lost Cities Book 1 by Shannon Messenger, and I did read this. For the question card, I'm Not Like the Rest of You, I'm Too Rich and Busy for blank. I was to read The Breakup Book Club by Wendy Wax, and I did read this. And for the question card, Oh No, Siri, How Do I Fix blank? I selected The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson, and I did read this. Okay, so before I shuffle and pick my cards for February, first I need to see what my book buddy of the month selected for me, so maybe I can get this to fit for one of the cards. If you don't know, I have coffee patrons, and my wine tier coffee patrons, every month I select a book buddy of the month, and they get to select something off of my wish list, and I give them a gift card to pay for it. And I don't know what it is, but I have to read it this month. So let's see what I got. So my book buddy of the month for February is Dana. And she says, This just seems so fitting, LOL. I hope we enjoy this one too. She got me Scarred by Emily McIntyre. And this is the sequel to Hooked, which was like a Peter Pan inspired story, but like dark romance. And I'm very much looking forward to, I just saw there's a Xander character in here. I see Xander pinches the bridge of his nose. That's funny, I was just flipping through it and saw that. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. I also have a whole stack of books that I do want to try to fit onto my TBR this month. So fingers crossed some of these cards will work for that. All right, let me shuffle these up. All right, I'll just set them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we have 3 question cards and 2 answer cards. So let me move this other stuff out of the way. Okay, so the first card we have is an answer card. What is an answer card? It's destroying a pair of underwear. You know, there are probably multiple ways you can do this, but I know exactly what I'm going to pick. Hold on. For this, I'm going to pick Scarred by Emily McIntyre because I know there's going to be like some panty ripping kind of thing going on in here. So it gets pretty smutty. So I'm excited to use that for this. That seemed like a good choice. Okay, next up. Oh, it's a double blank one, which means I have to pick 2 books for this one. Okay, this says, you haven't truly lived until you've experienced blank and blank at the same time. Okay. Let me see what I can come up with for this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I really struggled with this one because I was trying to find something that would work with one of the books that I already need to read. But I couldn't really make anything work that seemed like, you know, it was good and went together. But not using one that I already have here, I decided to go with, you haven't truly lived until you've experienced flawed and perfect at the same time. Now I selected these because this is actually a duology, so it seemed like this was a good choice for that. Do I really need to add 2 more big books onto the stuff I already want to try to fit on here? No. It is what it is. Okay, next up we have, what's the gift that keeps on giving? Let's see. I think for this one, I'm going to pick one that I need to pick anyway, because my Twitter group, we are buddy reading in February Exile, which is the book 2 in the Keeper of the Lost Cities series. So I'm going to select that, which I couldn't find because I think it's packed up behind some boxes. But what's the gift that keeps on giving? Exile. All right, for our next answer card we have a box that is conscious and wishes it weren't a box. I don't know. You know what? For this one, I'm gonna have to go through some boxes to find it, but for this one, I'm going to pick a book that, I don't know where it is right now. Well, I have an idea. It's packed. But I think that would probably work best for it, and that is a graphic novel called Lock and Key. It's one of my Have I Read It's that I need to get to, so I think that works. Oh my gosh, this is another double one. Okay. Having problems with blank? Try blank. Okay, surely I can get one of these books on here. I can't think of 2 that I have that I already need to read that would work on this. So I'm going to see if I can figure out one with something else. Okay, this one might be kind of dumb, but one of the books that I have to read this month, it's my buddy read for my coffee patrons, is Verity by Colleen Hoover. I have to find that book. My books are in chaos still. But I'm going to use that one. For having problems with Verity, try Codename Verity. It was the best I could come up with. Okay, so, oh goodness. We have Scarred, Perfect, Flawed, Verity, Codename Verity, Exile, and Lock and Key. So yeah, I got quite a bit on there that I wasn't planning on getting, plus a couple of doubles, which that's always a fun twist. Didn't get a lot on that I needed to, so February is gonna be fun. Yeah, so have you guys read any of these? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.